What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a great day. We're going to take a look at Surgeon Sparks today. We have to talk about it. It's doing some interesting things so far from release. And if anything, guys, this could be a little opportunity. So, yeah, guys, if you like this sort of content, please find it in your heart to give me a like and sub. I'd greatly appreciate it. But let's get into this, guys. So, Surgeon Sparks. It's had some success, I'd say, on from since release. It's the Pikachu, Latias, and Milotic have definitely been carrying this set, but there have been, even if you go deeper, there's been some great hitters. But right now, they're having a bit of a sell-off. I'll say how it is. They're selling off a little bit, and that is great. That is great for the hobby. I feel like it's natural rotation. People are sort of getting all the hype is going towards Destined Rivals, Prismatic. You know, everyone's forward looking, right? The market's always forward looking. It's looking for the next thing that comes out because they're excited. They want to get the new thing. What does that leave? That leaves space. That leaves people sort of get these cards getting less demand because people want to move on. They want to get different cards. And I think that that's just the natural way of things, right? But that is where sort of the opportunity is in the sell-offs. And right now, this market, it doesn't have a lot of opportunity other than getting stuff on pre-order, on release for MSRP. So if you can sort of dig deeper and find these patterns and find what sort of goes down and you can get by that dip, the more you see a better return, right? So for me, guys, I think Surgeon Sparks singles is probably where you want to be looking right now. It's definitely getting more bang for your buck right now than a lot of other prices and a lot of other sets. Especially the further you go down, just because of this new print run. You know, Pokemon are maxing out their printing facilities, guys, right? And the first set to really see that is Surgeon. So what we're seeing right now is a heavily printed set, and the demand's starting to sort of teeter later on down after release, right? So that's what we're seeing. We're seeing one of the this is definitely one of the first sets that Pokemon have printed up to oblivion, right? And I think we're going to see this more and more. And it's had a recent reprint, I believe. I think the booster box came out again and other things. But and the honestly, like if you go to shops, the shelves are constantly restacking. I know a lot of people see Surgeon Sparks, whether it's sleeve boosters, that sort of thing. But it's there, guys. It's abundant, and I think Pokemon have done a great job with this set. And as the demand sort of teeters away, you can see the cracks, and maybe that is the buying opportunity for you guys, right? So that's why I wouldn't recommend buying singles for new sets on release, that sort of things. I would always buy sealed at MSRP, but not I wouldn't buy singles on release. So yeah, that's sort of my take on it. But yeah, let's dive into this, guys. Let's dive in. So Pikachu's probably had the better brunt of it. It hasn't really seen much depreciation, but it is coming down. It's come down a little bit from almost 500 to almost hitting that 400 mark now, right? Um, yeah, it's obviously a nice card. It's the chase for the set. Am I too thrilled about it? I could probably leave it, to be honest. But the important thing is that it's coming down. Now, what I will say is for these sets now that going forward, if we're forward looking and we see the demand start to teeter or decrease 3 or 4 months after release for the new sets, and we see some of the cards start dipping 3, 4, 5 months after the set release. I won't lie, the chase cards will probably be the least affected, and that's just because they are the chase. And obviously, in terms of monetary value, it probably will be affected a lot, but in terms of percentage, maybe not so much. So yeah, Hydreigon, it's looking like a steal deal, right? It's an absolutely beautiful card, Hydreigon EX, and as you can see, it's come down from 108 to 77. sort of 87 near mint. I mean, this is just some of the price action that we're going to be seeing now, guys, after release, and it's sort of where the opportunity is for singles anyway. Sealed is is definitely a lot harder to get some sealed product, but you know, 100 down to for a loan executor, 100 down to 57. You know, these are all moves that we can be taking advantage of. So you know, we're talking 45. It's gone from 35 to 45, back down to 35. That's a stunning card. Um, my personal favorite, Ceruledge. I've got um, I've got this out at PSA right now at the minute. So 42 to 26. I mean, Steel Deal is a gorgeous card, an absolute stunner. I have two Phoebus cards out in PSA right now. So these are the cards. These are the type of cards I'm picking up right now. And you know, I think it is opportunity. Any dip like this is a good opportunity. You know, it's a decent sized dip, guys. You're talking 50% dips here. Mesprit 17 to 9 to 10. So, you know, we're talking some relatively decent sized dips, and we have to, you know, as collectors, investors, take this opportunity to buy cheap cards. You know, when the market's like, oh, I'm done with all this product. That's when, you know, the people that actually like the hobby need to step in and get the cards they want. They don't need to. They're patient. They can wait. You know, it's just one of those. Now, sealed products again. Sealed is king, right, guys? Sealed is king. It's like cash. Sealed is king, especially booster boxes and ETBs. Um, they haven't come down. They have not come down. Uh, in fact, they've gone on their lovely, lovely march to the moon. And to be honest, guys, I don't think this is gonna really stop. We're gonna see retracements like this, like we're seeing some you know, some odd little retracements here and there for people. You know, is hitting their threshold was like, right, I need to take some profit, so they're selling. But I do believe every dip's just gonna get bought back up. So we're just going to see a lot of just steady increases for sealed. You know, it's kind of like the S&P 500. It'll just keep hopefully chugging away, going up, pulling back, going up, pulling back, going up, pulling back, all the way to its price action. And I'm hoping to see, you know, some stability at some point, because because this market, it's not healthy for it to go up this quick all the time, right? Um, but this is what we're seeing, guys, and people are paying these prices, which is mind-boggling to me, because I sort of I'm more in the stubborn mindset and refuse to pay anything over MSRP. Really, I mean, if anything, I'd want I was getting product at a discount. You know, when Surgeon Sparks released, I think all the LGSs were just caught with their pants down because they had all their old pricing up. Right, they had boosters for £100, you know, $120, $110, and now it's $160, $200. Now it's, you know, you guys know what it is in the UK, 200, almost £200 for Surgeon booster box. But sealed is performing well, and I think that's why it's important, guys, for us to diversify. Right, it's you have to have a bit of skin in both games. Um, sort of my whole strategy is to buy singles. I enjoy singles. I keep some singles and I sell some singles on. The profit from the singles that I do sell, I put back into sealed, and so the cycle repeats, right? And I think it's working right now. That it doesn't mean it will work forever, but it's working for me right now. And yeah, I'm just happy, and I'm excited to see a bear market, guys. To be honest, because I think this just market needs to cool off, and but I really don't know what the catalyst is going to be. Whether it's going to be so, it might have to be macroeconomic, because it needs something big to scare people out. Really, that's what this market needs, so we can sort of normalize some pricing, because the pricing is going crazy. But for the people that are done with Surgeon, you know, they're selling their singles, they're keeping the sealed. I'd be potentially having a look at some of these singles. It doesn't mean we're at the bottom, guys. It doesn't mean we're at the bottom. We could go lower. Um, and with the amount of product they've printed and will continue to print, um, we could go lower. But at some point, it will bottom out, right? And that's the important thing. It will bottom out. And I think buying at these prices and maybe buying if it goes lower and keeps going lower is a smart idea, because it's better than buying at release, right? Where prices tend to be elevated and tend to go up ridiculous amounts, and we can't really keep affording to do that, right? So yeah, let them sell, all these singles, and we can sort of we can sort of pick them up while they're worried about Destined Rivals and Prismatic and all the new sets coming out, and they forget about all these older sets. They sort of put them to the wayside for a little bit. So that's when we want to be buying, right? So listen, I hope you found this video informative and potentially could take advantage of it a little bit. Um, Listen, guys, I hope you had a great day, and I hope you hope everyone's well and safe out there. Pokemon's getting a bit negative right now, but stay in there. You know, stay strong. I have full hope, and I believe the Pokemon company can sort of turn this negative stigma around, and they can get product to everyone, right? So with that, guys, thank you very much for watching. I will catch you in the next video, guys.